Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Farms. Check it out. This has got to be the biggest battery I have ever checked out, and I'll tell you what, it weighs in well over 100 pounds. It is lithium, so it is a lot lighter than it would be if it was lead acid. It's got some warnings on it I've never seen before either. Cargo aircraft only. I thought that was pretty interesting as well. Let me go ahead and open up the box. We'll check this thing out. I am a little bit nervous about throwing my back out just playing with it. Oh shoot, that's not good. Whew, okay, all right, so it's out, and this is not something you want to move too often, I can tell you that. Metal box, metal case all the way around this thing. Huge power, big spring-loaded metal grab bars to pick it up with. It's the Vatrer LiPo 4, 12.8 volt, 460 amp hour, nearly the equivalent of 5 of the individual 100 amp hour batteries like you see here. The LM12460 is the model number. Max charging current 120 amps, max discharge 250 amps. So she's ready to take on some serious juice. I'm going to get the camera off the tripod because there's a couple things here that I think are worth looking at. There's a really nice dial up here that I think is worth seeing. It has a temperature and a hydrometer on here, and so it shows like relative humidity as well as temperature. I'm not sure the significance. I know temperature wise, I didn't know that moisture levels could also play a factor of these batteries working properly, but let's take a look at this. Low temp cutoff protection, so that's kind of nice. And 5-year warranty. Wow, that's crazy. We'll assist customers' problem for 24 hours of online help, and if we can't figure it out, we'll send a new battery. Not bad. Charge methods, you can use a lithium iron phosphate 4-string charger. You can use solar panels through an MPPT controller. You can use an inverter to charge the battery pack through an AC to DC inverter. Okay. Charging, it has the specs on here of charge limit voltage 14.6, overcharge is 15 volts, overcharge protection 14.2. Low voltage on discharge would be 10.8. It turns back on at 11.6, and there's a warning at 12.4. It says to store in a fireproof container. Wow, pretty crazy. Okay, so we do have on this side, and again, I'll get it off the connection here to show you here, but it does have an on-off switch on the side here to power this thing up. It does say that you can set 4 of these beasts up for a 48 volt system. That would be 48 volts at 480 amp hours, or 460 amp hours. That would be enough to power quite a lot. I mean, that is a ton of juice. You buy 4 of these, you could pretty much is the equivalent of the whole house system that we're running right now. This will in fact be added to that system, by the way, just not with 3 others like it. It's just, I got mix and match stuff going on here, but it works. You can also hook these up to a maximum of no more than 10 pieces parallel connection. So, I mean, that's reasonable. Wow. All right, the BMS system, and this is kind of interesting because it's unique to this. Unique battery built-in system here, protects it from overcharge, discharge, overload, overheating, short circuit, low self-discharge rate. It also has a high temperature disconnect. When the internal temperature of the battery reaches 167 degrees Fahrenheit, it shuts off to protect the battery. If we have over voltage of more than 15 volts or over discharge of less than 8.8 volts, the battery will automatically disconnect. So that's pretty cool. And it has some stuff here about the discharge and charge curves, temperature curves. And then it talks about applications. Mainly this system here is made for RVs. Of course, you could use it, in any application, but it's designed kind of rack mounted like this to, well, not rack mounted, but pick it up mounted like this, so you could put it in place of lead acid batteries in a tray in a RV. The advantage, of course, being a huge upgrade in the storage capacity compared to lead acid batteries. taking up a similar footprint here. So that's kind of cool. Like the fact that it has covers for the connections here so that we don't have to worry about drops or anything like that. That's also really cool. Let's see what else you got going on here. And there's even an app for it. So that's really nifty. So you can monitor state of charge with it. All right, let me get this off of the tripod. I want to show you the two dials here and this here just to give you an up close to that. I think it's kind of cool. Let's do that. Okay, first up, check this out. It's really pretty. That's a high quality looking little piece right there. But you can see we have our temperature and humidity levels there. I think that's really nice. I don't know who decided to put that in there, but I like it. And then along the side here, this is also nice here. So we have, you know, a metal plate, which again, like the quality of this is definitely there. Nice metal plate with all this information. And above it we have our on-off switch. Press and hold that. We see it lights up to let us know we're juiced up. And you can use an app to monitor that amount of power going in and out of there. So yeah, I assume this is a plate. I wouldn't want to do any kind of disassembly on this, but it looks like this is designed to come apart if necessary. Although, like I said, you're playing with a lot of amperage here. A lot of amperage. That's a lot of juice. Well, I guess that'll do it for today. You will, of course, see this later on this summer as part of our off-grid battery setup. We'll be building that here just about another month from now. It won't even be that long, I don't think, before the first concrete posts go in for our new solar array. So I look forward to that. I hope you'll follow along with that. Of course, be sure to check out my other videos on solar energy. And until next time, my friends, take care.